Hey guys, it's Steph from Odd Moving, man. So look, man, to be fair, as much as I covered the Marcus Morris situation, even though I think it was wild for him to rack up that much debt with the casinos, over $200,000, I think specifically $265,000. He has been released from jail. Okay, and he did make a statement via social media. I believe this was on Instagram. He said, "Thank God I woke up in my own bed this morning." Morris wrote in his Instagram post, the word of fraud was thrown on my name as if I took something or really wrote a check to a casino in exchange for cash. Did I take out a market to gamble? Yes. Was this my first time? No. So yeah, I took my time to pay back the money that could have been handled on the spot if I had known that I would have been locked up like I was trying to flee or a flight risk. Money paid back, lesson learned. Fraud I can't live with, but I'm not going on every social media site to clear anything up. Okay, I'm happy that the brother was able to clear his name immediately. I'm happy that the brother was able to quickly make the casinos whole. Okay, even though that you have these charges, I mean you didn't pay on time. Okay, and yeah, it is a major lesson. Okay, I mean damn dog, if you had the money to pay up after you were done borrowing their money and you didn't pay in a timely window, whose fault is that? All right, I'm not gonna sit there and blame the casino. I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, they did the black man dirty and try to embarrass you and stuff like that. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of guys who are not famous like you or have the front facing visibility like you that owe money and gets jammed up like this. Okay, like if you had the money, then why didn't you pay up within that window? Why did it happen? Well, you let it get to this. Your handlers, whatever it is, your money manager, whatever if you don't even have one, or if you do have one, why didn't they alert you? Why did they make sure to put you in a position where it's not embarrassing? Right? I mean, you were doing good, you were getting gigs on TV or making appearances on ESPN during the basketball season and the playoffs. Okay, and then you get tied up in all this. Okay, so I understand that earlier in the story broke, it was like, the $1,200 check that bounced, that was supposed to be, I guess that was supposed to be some type of level of payment or something like that. And then it had to be all this theater. It had to be all this drama, right? Just to now say, you know what, I'm not a fraud, I can't live it. Well, they're going to label you a fraud by default based on you not paying when there's an expected window to be paid. Okay? And on top of that too is, then how do you not know those checks did bounce then? Okay, did you not raise alarms when you were making payments or something, I guess, for failed checks, and you didn't see your balance have a minus for the subtraction of what was owed? I mean, I'm not trying to get on Marcus Morris' neck yet, right? What the problem I have with all this is that is really all your fault. You made a decision to borrow from the casinos, not one casino, but multiple casinos. Okay. Then secondly, you didn't pay in a timely window. Then thirdly, now that you got arrested and all that stuff, now it's like you can't live with fraud. You can't live with this. You can't. How would you feel if someone borrowed money from you, Marcus, and then sent you a check and it bounced, right? Would you not think that it would be fraud or scamish in a certain kind of way, right? Would you feel just like the casinos feel? Okay, when you not want to have that person arrested, right? I mean, bro, these brothers got to wake up, though. You know what I'm saying? Well, fortunately, thank God that, he has the money to pay it. However he paid it, whatever he paid it, okay? Because I was wondering, like, you made $106 million in your career, and here you are not paying back these debts. Where's all your money? Okay, and just because you have the money, all right, doesn't mean that it gives you all day, all you can take whatever time it needs to pay back these casinos. I don't play around with their money. You know how Vegas is. Anyways, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.